basically what I got to do. So this is just going to go up here. Do like that. Do like this. I've got an inch and 5 eighths. 5 eighths. So we're just going to start with that. Go with that first. That's just fills with concrete. It's a lot of concrete. Okay, I mixed the first batch a little bit dry because there's some little holes around in the edges and everything that didn't quite get filled in. The dry concrete won't just wash through it. It'll set up and pack in there real good. I've laid some 3/8 rebar in here at a grid work. That is what will hold my top together over the top of it. They all reach out to bricks in all directions, so it will hold itself up. I don't have to worry about the concrete later, you know, falling in. Even if it cracks, it won't fall in. So on to mixing more concrete. Alright, we've got the top poured now. We're just going to let it dry. We've got some, you know, water draining out down the sides. We're going to come back and let it dry a little bit. We're going to kind of sweep that off with a broom. There's some water dripping on the inside, but not any concrete. We're going to get that cleaned up. We're going to sweep all this off, get this cleaned up. Guys, the big project's going to be getting the plywood out of the middle of that thing. That's where the fun's going to come. We're going to hope that the system I have designed actually works, and if it don't, poor old Danny will be sitting here with a sawzall, reaching up in there and oscillating saw, trying to cut all this junk out of here. Or we might just not even build a smokehouse on it and just burn it out of there if we have to. But anyway, I think we'll be okay. You notice I have 2 posts here that I've already mounted. What will happen here, if we get the roof framed up, now it'll come down, you know, right in here somewhere, and I'll be able to put some 2x4s in here. This is where we're going to stack all of our smoking wood up under the roof of the smokehouse here. It won't get wet that way. We'll have plenty of wood. I got a little bit more work to do on this. We'll show you the final product when I get through with it, and if I start having too much trouble getting the inside out of it, we'll probably add that in the video just so you can get a laugh out of it, because it's probably going to be a little bit difficult to get all that out of there, but that'll be one of the smokehouse funnies. And guys, stay with us now and stay tuned for the next phase of building the off-grid cabins smokehouse at Deep South Homestead. So thank you guys from Deep South Homestead. Good morning, guys. We're out here at the cabin this morning. We've got like a 25-mile-an-hour wind. We're below freezing. With the wind blowing, I want to get everything off of it so that it can dry it out really good before this really hard freezes come in here the next couple of days and drops down to the teens. So I'm going to get this off of here and just give you a look at what we're doing here. Okay, this is why we want to get this off. This is still a little damp in here from the rain dripping a little water off the plastic in here and it's sweating. So this is what it looks like, guys. The inside the smokehouse will be building a little wood frame on it, but that's later. But I want to show you a little peek of what the rest of it looks like. Now here we go. This is going to be our smoke chamber coming up into it here. It's all concrete, very thick, heavy wire in it. Got a steel pipe running through the middle of it. That's in case the steel pipe ever rusts out. We still have the round concrete form. This, my friends, is the fire pit. I've been working on this for quite some time now, and I finally have it built. This is an ash damper door off of a fireplace. Now comes the chore of getting those blocks out of there and getting the plywood out of that seat. That's going to be our next challenge, because that's what's holding up all of this, and I need to get that plywood out from under there where this thing can go ahead and dry all the way through before we get these sub-freezing temperatures in here. And I don't know how that's going to go. So we're going to go get a hammer and a drill motor and everything, and we're going to see if we can't start taking this thing apart. Oh yeah, that's still wet. Still wet. We gotta get that dried out. Yep. Still wet. We gotta get that dried out before it freezes get here. Now comes the fun part. Woo. I don't know how these are gonna come out of here. Don't know, my hammer's so long, so. You know where to get to it to hit it. Well, I can't help it. There's nowhere I can actually get to it to. It's just not letting me. Not letting me get in there. Okay, that one came out. I got one over here that's gonna be a problem. There's just no way to get to it to hammer on it.
Can you put some around it and pull it out?
There we go. Now
comes this part.
Whew, that's only part of it. Now I got to get there. I got to lay in that hole right and look up
to get this out.
Yep. Why do I not? Oh, I got the wrong bit. That's the way it is, guys. They make these Torx heads, and you buy a box of screws, and every one of them's got a different size bit in it, and it's so frustrating. I don't know why they can't just make one bit size. These that's going in garbage. Had to be the coldest day we've had so far. Well, get them out of there. Let them fall in there right now. Can't use it in the screw back in there. All right, another piece of the puzzle. Whew. Now, how them are going to come out of there, I don't know, because they are in there tight. I may end up having to go get a screwdriver or something. Yes, it's just wet and swelled. That's what it is. But good news!
It's moving.
Just trying to move.
All right.
My theory worked. Look at that. Look at that. I'll be dead gone. That's what it looks like, guys, on the inside. We got the top out. You see the, drop it down when you see the pipe in the back. There we go. That's our pipe in the back. We're going to let this cement, I'm going to leave the door open. We're just going to let her air dry because it's still kind of damp. We don't want all that moisture in there. Let the fire brick all in it. Let this baby dry out today.
All right, guys, we're laying here. I don't even know.
I don't know which one of us is going to help the other one up first. That's the sad part about it. We're both down on the ground here.
I don't even know.
Trash all over.
Look at the junk at the sky.
I know, there's chemtrails everywhere. Literally everywhere.